Another week. Another meal in the kitchen of Holly and James. This week, we're having licks. Full-time licks for dinner.
So we're here today to prove to you that Holly can eat food that's not just white people food.
You started that off like a funeral service. Like, so we're here today. But he's correct. That is what we're here today to do.
Yes, after the heat from the Indian meal, we're going to try to show everyone that Holly can eat something that's not just tuna.
Well, yes. And we're doing that by the way of Afghan food because it was clear in the last video that turns out I just really like Afghan food. So we're going to do that. And now we all know that if I do not enjoy this tonight, then there is something has gone horribly wrong with me in the past 6 months. In true eating at home style, we do have to get started with making a beverage. And tonight, James is going to make us his classic home life Negroni.
First ingredient, gin. Probably you don't need to have Navy strength gin, but you know, lol, whatever. Ingredient number 2, Campari. Ingredient number 3, red vermouth. The easy thing about Negroni is that it is equal parts gin, Campari, and a red vermouth. You could suggest to actually measure everything, but I don't do that. So we're just gonna go splash in the gin. That looks like around about the same amount of gin that I want. Next up, the vermouth. Splashy, splashy. Last but not least, Campari. All good time. It obviously looks like there's not much stuff in there, and it shouldn't be because it literally is all alcohol. So unless you just want to get wasted on a random night and like, I don't know, end up in a gutter somewhere, then by all means fill it up as much as you want. But if you want to go to work tomorrow morning and I don't know, feed your kids or whatever, then go with a small one. Last but not least, let's get ice ball. So that's a Negroni. Get into it. This is shish kebab, which is literally just lamb mince and cooked on a stick. The best type of things come from sticks. And this is the mantu beef dumpling, which is essentially like the Afghan version of yum cha. So it's cool. It's got like a yogurt sauce on top of it and also lentils and stuff. So there's beef inside of it, but it's delicious. And here we go. Here's some rice action. Afghan rice is less like rice from, you know, that region is so delicious because it's like, it tastes different to Asian rice.
And now what I have for dinner tonight is a Negroni. No, I'm kidding. So I have a sabzi, which is literally just spices and spinach, which is all sauteed, and it looks disgusting.
It looks like a big, huge dump.
But it's delicious and I love it. Since James neglected to mention his salad, I'm going to mention our salad, and we have, it's just like a little tomatoey, lettucey cucumber with a bit of red onion, which I hate, but I like the rest of it. Little fresh salad. This is my lentil dal. It's really nice. It's got like mostly just spices in it, but not hot spices, just like flavor spices. And then this is our ginormous naan bread there, which is epic. The naan here is always so good. And this, guys, is our spread for this evening. Cheers, baby.
Cheers. Delicious.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
That's good, but that is a
Bomb.
kick in the dick. All right, what do we start with today? We're gonna start with our mains and some bread.
Thanks.
No worries. I'll get myself a piece of naan too. What are you gonna start with? You gonna start with one of mine or one of yours?
No, I'll start with the shish kebab because I actually haven't had this before.
Oh, nice.
I believe it's lamb mince and looks like a little bit like a PP, but it is what it is. Oh. It's very good. It's meat and bread. It's delicious. Yeah, if you ate meat, you'd love it because it has zero like heat on it.
Oh, I'm so difficult sometimes, aren't I?
Yes.
Well, this is delicious. This dal. It is a little bit spicy. Like, it's a little bit spicy. But I don't think it's as spicy as the other week.
Let's be honest, it's definitely not spicy, but...
Try it.
I'm gonna have my shish kebab. I'm gonna try this green sauce, which... I literally have no idea what is in it, but who cares?
Oh, that one's really nice.
That is nice. It's like mint.
Like a little bit of lemon. Let's try the sabzi. Sabzi tastes really good with the rice. And the rice here is so good with like little pomegranate seeds. It's just so good.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Sabzi looks like something that comes out of you if you've eaten broccoli for like 7 days straight. But she likes it. And it tastes good. It tastes good. It's like, I've had it before. It has nice spices to it. Not spicy, obviously.
I think I figured out, because I have started making sabzi because I liked it so much. When we were in lockdown and I had nothing to do, I started trying to make sabzi myself. And I think I figured out what I was missing from it that makes this one so particularly good. And I think they put a bit of tomato in it. And that's what makes it taste that little bit like acidic and sweet. It looks like tomato, hey?
Looks like a big green dump to me.
Like, it looks like there's little bits of tomato. But I think because we always ate this in the dark.
So,
here we go.
when I first met Holl, yeah, obviously, you let the girl do whatever she wants. And the first weird thing that I was just absolutely dumbfounded by was that Holly loves to eat in the dark. And I'm talking about pitch black. So like you literally can't even see what you're eating. I don't even know if I drop something, I wouldn't know if I dropped something. I'd feel it later on, And it was just so strange. Like, I mean, obviously for a while there I kept quiet, but then when we moved into the house, I was just like, nah, we can't do this anymore. We can't eat in darkness. It's like as if we were trying to hide, like we've stolen the food and we're trying to hide from my parents and like eating in shame or something. It's just really weird.
You make it sound like I just sit in a dark room doing absolutely nothing else, eating food with no lights on.
But that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. We would just sit here just like eating, like, talking, chatting away, but we couldn't turn the lights on or something.
We still do. We watch a lot of like YouTube or TV shows or like movies whilst we have dinner every night for the most part. And so James is leaving out the part where there was like at our old house a freaking 4K projector on the wall that was like illuminating the whole room.
That was only for a few months. That we lived in that place for at least a year beforehand, sans projector, and basically living as if we were trying to hide from serial killers.
Well, when we're in this house now, one, I always leave like the light on near the stairs so there's some light in the room. Plus, the TV is always still on, which is lighting up the room. It's just not particularly bright.
But it's nice to see your food, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to see like, oh, what's this? It's a shish kebab.
Well, I mean, I'll give you that. It is nice to find out that I think there is tomato in this now, and that will solve my problem in my sabzi recipe.
Well, there you go. We've learnt a lesson. It's good to look at our food. Speaking of, we're gonna eat a beef mantu, which is like dumpling. This one's made out of beef, and it is really good. We've had mantu everywhere, and each time we've had it, it is excellent. There's a place in Adelaide that has a vegetarian one. And that was really good, but this one's beef, so Holly can't eat it, so lol. I think the thing I like about it that's different to like, I don't know, your hagao and whatnot, is that it does have a sauce on top of it, so you don't need to have like chili oil or vinegar or anything like that. You can just eat it by itself, and it's like, pretty good, solid, good times.
I am absolutely destroying this subsie though. It's so good. It's just so easy to eat. I know it's kind of like baby food, but is anyone surprised? What's your favorite thing tonight then?
Just because it's new, my shish kebab. And like, not gonna lie, the lentil dal thing, this thing here is actually really, really nice. Like, the thing that's good about it is that I can still see the lentil pieces. So it's like, texture is really quite pleasing. It's kind of like saucy rice. Then you have it with more rice, and it's really nice.
I think there's one thing that like I prefer about this one compared to the Indian one that I had last week was that this one is a little bit more textured and like the lentil pieces stay a bit more separate. Oh, this lentil dal is definitely spicy though. Oh my god.
No.
I haven't started crying yet.
I'm not certain that Negroni is the best choice of drink with Afghan food, but I'm taking it. It's good.
Afghan has really, really nice flavors. Like they just really are all over the flavor life. This has not been another episode of Holly Hates. It's been an episode of Holly Doesn't Hate.
Holly no hate.
What about James? What does James prefer? Curryville or this?
So I would try Curryville again, but if we were going to choose one of the two, I would definitely go good old Afghan. We've talked about this before, and we're definitely going to go and try Indian again. I'm going to try to find something that's not so hot, quote unquote, and Holly's going to redeem herself.
I am. It's going to happen, guys. You wait. Anyways, guys, we're going to finish eating our delicious Afghan food, and we will catch you when we are just about done.
Guess what, everyone? Apparently, everything is spicy.
The subsie is not spicy. I do not know what's going on. We haven't had this in like 5 months, and last time we had it, I did not find it spicy at all. But tonight, I'm not as spicy as the samosa last week, but very spicy. James, though, does not believe me.
No, because I have a normal mouth.
One of my lovely friends at work actually suggested the idea that potentially I might be allergic to a certain type of to chili or something.
The Scoville units that measure I think it's like the level of capsaicin or like the actual heat in a food, that would rate at an actual negative.
No.
It would, if anything, that would cool you down after eating something that's spicy.
No.
If you're not pretending that it's spicy, then I think you're actually legitimately allergic.
Pretending? I have snot coming out of my nose for the last half hour.
Ooh.
My lips feel hot. Really hot. Now, James is forgetting that we still haven't actually tried one of the things that we received with our meal tonight.
Oh, I'm definitely not having a salad. That's disgusting.
No, you definitely have to eat
No, I
salad.
can't. It's just...
If I have to push through eating spicy food every week, you have to eat some of the salad.
Okay, look, here you go.
No, you have to eat one of each component.
That's disgusting.
I won't make you eat the red onion. That's just actually disgusting.
That's gross.
Tomato.
That's gross.
And have you had a cucumber?
The penises of the vegetable world. Also disgusting.
Good. Did you like your salad?
It's gross. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted in my life.
That has been us eating Afghan food, guys. Let us know what you think of Afghan versus Indian food. I know they're probably going to tell us that they're not comparable at all. Anyways, guys, have a fantastic night, and we'll see you next time.
Both were disgusting.
Huh?
Salad's disgusting.